Archaeology has often been our window into understanding the mysteries of our planet, but not all discoveries come with clear-cut explanations. In fact, some findings have sparked intense debates and controversies, challenging what we thought we knew about history. In this video, we're diving into some of the most controversial archaeological discoveries that have both fascinated and puzzled the scientific community. Get ready to explore these intriguing finds and uncover the reasons behind the controversies they've stirred up. Number 1. The Gate of the Gods. In 1996, José Luis Delgado Mamani, a local tour guide, made a fascinating discovery near Lake Titicaca, South America's largest freshwater lake. He found Aramu Muru, also known as the Gate of the Gods, a unique door-like structure that has since been shrouded in mystery and controversy. For more than 4,000 years, the area around Lake Titicaca and the surrounding mountains was inhabited by various ancient indigenous communities, including the Inca civilization under Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui. The Incas revered Lake Titicaca as the birthplace of the world and believed it to be the final resting place of spirits. Aramu Muru, believed to have been a sacred site for the Incas, is steeped in legends and myths. The structure stands 7 meters tall and wide, with a door-like indentation at its center. Its origins are unclear, but it's thought to predate the Inca, holding significant cultural importance in Native American folklore. Many myths suggest that Aramu Muru served as a portal to other worlds. Some stories claim it was used by the gods to visit and oversee their realms. Visitors to the site often report feeling a sense of peace upon touching their foreheads to the door. The name Aramu Muru comes from an Inca legend about a priest who, while fleeing the Spanish, took a golden solar disk from the Coricancha temple in Cusco. He traveled over 450 kilometers to this stone doorway and used the disk as a key to open a portal, through which he disappeared. Following the Spanish invasion, the Inca Empire suffered greatly, losing resources and falling victim to diseases like smallpox, leading to its downfall in 1592. This enigmatic structure continues to captivate the imagination, leaving us to ponder the mysteries of the ancient world. Number 2. Pharaohs Medallion. Pharaoh Akhenaten stands out among the long line of ancient Egyptian rulers, not just for his prominence, but also for his intriguing controversies. Known as the father of Tutankhamun and husband to Queen Nefertiti, Akhenaten's appearance has always sparked discussions. He possessed unusually pronounced feminine hips and an elongated skull, along with a distinct chin and nose, features that were far from the norm in the traditionally masculine portrayal of pharaohs. His unique physical attributes have led many to speculate about his origins, with some even suggesting an otherworldly connection. However, the focus here is not just on Akhenaten's appearance, but also on a peculiar item associated with him, his medallion. This medallion has fueled debates and controversies, mainly due to its depiction of what appears to be a craft resembling a flying saucer, and atop it, the head of a figure that bears a striking resemblance to the commonly described alien gray. This ancient artifact has led some to theorize that extraterrestrial beings might have had influence or even dominance in ancient Egypt. The medallion, only known through photographs, continues to be a subject of immense curiosity and debate. Did ancient Egyptians have knowledge of extraterrestrial entities? This question remains a tantalizing mystery, with Akhenaten's medallion at the center of this ancient enigma. Number 3. Infant Buddha. In 2018, filmmakers Leon Deschamps and Shane Thompson set out to create a documentary about French exploration in Australia. Their journey led them to Shark Bay, a World Heritage Site in remote Western Australia. It was here, using metal detectors, that they unearthed a startling find, a rare Buddha statue from the Ming dynasty. This discovery immediately stirred controversy. Some dismissed it as an elaborate hoax, while others pondered how a Ming-era artifact found its way to Australia. The statue, resembling a baby Buddha, was small yet significant, standing 15 centimeters tall and weighing about 1 kilogram. Experts took time to authenticate the find, eventually confirming its legitimacy. However, this validation only deepened the mystery surrounding its presence in Australia. Historians speculate that this bronze Buddha, crafted hundreds of years ago during the Ming dynasty, might have been left by Ming dynasty explorers who possibly visited Australia long before European explorers in the 1600s. Despite being around 500 years old and supposedly buried for about 150 years, skeptics remain. Some argue that just because the Buddha is centuries old doesn't necessarily mean it reached Australian shores that long ago. Doubts about the Chinese treasure fleet reaching Western Australia's Gascoyne area are also raised. Another theory suggests the statue could have been dropped in the 1870s by Chinese pearlers or fishermen as a hoax. With all these conflicting views, it seems only further excavation at the site could possibly unravel the true story of how this ancient Buddha ended up in such an unlikely location. The discovery continues to challenge historical narratives and leaves us with more questions than answers about the vast and interconnected history of our world. Number 4. Tartaria Tablets. In 1961, the archaeological world was intrigued by a discovery made by Nicolae Vlasa at a Neolithic site in Tartaria, Romania. He uncovered 3 enigmatic tablets, each about 2.5 inches in size, adorned with symbols. Among these, 2 tablets are rectangular, and 1 is round. Intriguingly, one of the rectangular tablets depicts what seems like a hunting scene, featuring an unclear figure, a tree branch, and a horned animal. The other 2 tablets are inscribed with various abstract symbols, identified as Vinca symbols from the Neolithic Turdas Vinca culture, dating back to 2700 BC. Since their discovery, the Tartaria tablets have been at the center of numerous controversies. Some archaeologists argue that the Vinca symbols represent the earliest known form of writing, suggesting that the tablets could date back to 5500 BC, around the time of the Sumerian civilization. This interpretation has led to various theories about the origins and meanings of these symbols. Scholars have proposed different interpretations. Some see them as artifacts of the Danube civilization, while others note their standardized rectilinear shapes, reminiscent of early writing systems. Despite these theories, there is still no consensus on the type of writing depicted on the tablets and their exact meaning. Wikipedia mentions that if these symbols are indeed a form of writing, then the Danubian culture's writing system would predate even the earliest Sumerian cuneiform script and Egyptian hieroglyphs. As of now, the true meaning and origin of the Tartaria tablets remain a mystery, continuing to fascinate and puzzle archaeologists and historians alike. Now it's time for today's subscribers. Pick. The first image we're looking at today is truly baffling. It appears to depict a young, alien-like figure alongside an adult human. The most striking aspect is the distinct difference in facial features, especially when compared to the typical human face. The child's baldness isn't as unusual as the facial structure, which begs the question, have you ever seen a human with features like these? This leads us to ponder, could this possibly suggest that humans and extraterrestrial beings once coexisted? Moving on to the second image, it presents another intriguing scenario. What seems to be a female hand clutching a handbag, but this isn't just any handbag. It strikingly resembles modern designs. This anachronism raises questions about our understanding of history and technology. What do you think about these images? Could they be mere coincidences, or are they evidence of something more profound? Share your thoughts in the comments section as we delve into these mysteries together. Number 5. The Lost Chamber in Pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Egypt has long been a source of intrigue and debate, and a recent discovery has only added to the mystery. Egyptologists have uncovered a secret chamber located above the main entrance of the pyramid, leaving everyone from experts to enthusiasts pondering its purpose. This newly discovered chamber spans an impressive 30 meters, equivalent to 98.43 feet. Its existence raises fresh questions about the already enigmatic Great Pyramid. Despite over a century and a half of study in Egyptology, scholars still haven't reached a consensus on the pyramid's original function. Various theories circulate about the Great Pyramid. Some view it as a reflection of the heavens, others as a storehouse, or even a water pump mirroring the Orion Belt. Despite these diverse interpretations, the mainstream archaeological consensus is that the pyramid was intended as the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu, a ruler of the 4th dynasty in the early 26th century BC. If this mainstream theory holds, then this recently discovered enclosed space would be approximately 4,500 years old. But the discovery does not bring us any closer to understanding the true reasons behind the construction of the Great Pyramid. The pyramid continues to be an enigma, a testament to ancient architectural prowess, and a canvas for ongoing scholarly debate and wonder. Number 6. Tomb of Jesus. Even if you're not deeply familiar with Christian narratives, the story of Jesus' death and resurrection is likely known to you. The canonical Gospels, the initial quartet of books in the New Testament, offer the earliest accounts of Jesus' burial. Composed several decades after his crucifixion around AD 30, these Gospels, despite their variances, concur on a key detail. Jesus was laid to rest in a rock-cut tomb owned by Joseph of Arimathea, a wealthy disciple. In and around Jerusalem, archaeologists have unearthed over 1,000 such tombs, each typically featuring several burial chambers with niches carved into rock walls for individual interments. Among these finds is the Holy Sepulchre Church, believed by many to be the actual resting place of Jesus. This church was reportedly erected right atop the tomb to prevent its erasure over time. Yet, the Gospels mention that Jesus was interred outside Jerusalem's walls, near Golgotha, where he was crucified. Furthermore, Jewish customs at the time prohibited burials within city limits. Intriguingly, Jerusalem's walls expanded shortly after this event, encompassing Golgotha and the adjacent tomb, adding layers to the debate about Jesus' actual burial site. While there's no unanimous agreement among scholars regarding the exact location, archaeologists in Jerusalem maintain a cautious stance, not dismissing the Holy Sepulchre's site as inauthentic. The ongoing explorations and discussions around these ancient sites continue to fascinate and challenge historians, archaeologists, and theologians alike. Number 7. James Ossuary. In 2002, the Biblical Archaeology Review brought the James Ossuary into the limelight, sparking ongoing debates about its legitimacy. For those unfamiliar, an ossuary is a container or room where bones of the deceased are stored. This particular ossuary, named after James, is believed by some to have connections to Jesus Christ. It's a limestone box featuring an Aramaic inscription that reads, "James, son of Joseph, brother of Jesus." The story of the James Ossuary has been filled with controversy, climaxing in 2012 when Israeli antiquities collector Oded Golan faced forgery charges. The trial, stretching over 7 years, concluded with Golan's acquittal, but this didn't put an end to the debates. While the ossuary itself, dating between the 1st century BCE and 70 CE, isn't disputed, the authenticity of the inscription remains a subject of intense scrutiny. If the inscription is genuine, it would represent the earliest known written reference to Jesus. However, the provenance of the ossuary is murky, making it challenging to verify the inscription's authenticity. This uncertainty leaves us in a realm of speculation and personal belief. So I turn the question to you. What's your take on the James Ossuary? Is the inscription a genuine historical artifact, or is it an elaborate forgery? Share your thoughts and join the debate. Number 8. Footprints on Crete. In 2002, Professor Gerard Gierlinski made a fascinating discovery on Crete, the largest of the Greek islands. He uncovered 50 ancient footprints embedded in the rock, sparking a scientific debate that would challenge existing theories of human evolution. Using advanced dating techniques, researchers estimated these footprints to be a staggering 5.7 million years old, dating back to the Miocene era. This finding was groundbreaking as it potentially predated the earliest known human presence in Africa and Eurasia. However, controversy arose when some scientists challenged these claims, arguing that the prints might not be human at all. The appearance of the footprints, somewhat divergent from modern human footprints, raised questions about their origins, possibly altered by the passage of time. Further complicating matters, a new study published in Nature introduced evidence that might push back the timeline of human evolution by another 300,000 years, emphasizing human-like characteristics in the footprints. This research contrasts with Charles Darwin's The Descent of Man, which posited Africa as the cradle of early human dispersal. Recent findings had supported Darwin's theory until the discovery in Crete presented a European angle to the human origin story. The debate about these Cretan footprints encapsulates the dynamic and evolving nature of archaeological and evolutionary science. Are these footprints evidence of early humans, or do they belong to another species? As of now, the answer remains shrouded in mystery, leaving us to ponder the ever-complex story of human evolution.